Well, could the GM ignition recall be to blame for more deaths than we've been led to believe? That's the question being posed by a report today from the news service Reuters. 7 Action News investigator Ross Jones is looking into the report and why GM says it's just wrong.
For months, General Motors has claimed only 13 deaths can be linked to its faulty ignition switches that led to a massive recall earlier this year. But a report from the Reuters news service today says the true number could be more than 5 times that. Reuters says as many as 74 deaths could be a result of the defective switches. The news service looked at police data for single-car frontal collisions where airbags didn't deploy and the driver or front seat passenger was killed. The data is from the Fatality Reporting System, or FARS, that's maintained by NHTSA. They chose that narrow type of crash because it's consistent with the type of collisions caused by a faulty ignition switch. As we've reported, some 2.6 million GM vehicles were equipped with a switch that could suddenly turn from on to off, disabling the vehicle's airbags and power steering. The Reuters reporter said GM's Chevy Cobalt and Saturn Ion had nearly 6 times as many of these kinds of crashes as the Toyota Corolla, and twice that of the Ford Focus. But today, a GM source threw cold water on Reuters' math, saying that FARS data can be, and has been, wildly misinterpreted. Previous studies have suggested the data can be misleading. Today, GM said the Reuters report is based more on assumptions than anything else. There are a number of factors that may contribute to an airbag deployment, it said, such as severity of the crash, the angle of impact, occupant position, and the duration of the crash. The head of the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration was quoted as saying he believes the number of deaths linked to the faulty switches is higher than 13, but he doesn't know what that number is. I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.